All right, and we are live again. The second time I've live streamed today. Second time. I'm surprised. I don't know how long I'm gonna be live streaming for, but it is what it is. I had a live stream earlier. I touched on a lot of important subjects earlier, but now we're just gonna kick back and relax. So now it's about what y'all want to talk about. So what do y'all want to talk about? As I said, I was probably gonna do another live stream later on, so I'm gonna do a live stream so we can just talk or whatever, just shoot the breeze. I said everything I had to say in my live stream, my first live stream earlier, so we're just gonna kick back and just wanna relax. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna enjoy the air while I'm out here too. Feels nice. Ooh. Hopefully y'all had a good day today. Hopefully. I might live stream on my gaming channel tonight. I'm not 100% sure. I say I might. I might. I should. I really should work on reaction videos in all honesty. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna figure it out. Hmm. Got loud neighbors over there. So that's something. Hmm. They're always loud. Hmm. But how's everybody's day going? Well, the one person that's in here, how's your day going? At least somebody showed up. But hopefully you're having a good day. Like I said in my last live stream, I touched on very important subjects. So this stream, I'm just kick back and relax. I don't really see much of my neighbors. Okay, I won't go down the street. Hmm. See, surprised not many people showing up in this one like it was in the last one. Hmm. Probably didn't get the notifications. Hmm. Hey, what's good? At least somebody showed up. It's about time somebody showed up. I'm doing good, bro. I'm just sitting out here relaxing, enjoying the weather. Like I said, my last live stream, I touched on important subjects. So I'm just kick back, relax, just hang out with people, talk to them, talk about what they're doing. Well, at least you're here for a little bit. So, hey, and you know what? I'm going to make you a moderator. Let's see, add moderator. There you go. Now you're a moderator. Um, but I'm good. I'm just chilling, enjoying the day. Hopefully, we get more people in the live stream so we can just talk about whatever. Just it's a kickback. It's a kickback. Yeah, it's a kickback. I had like 4 people in here before, maybe 5 at most in my last live stream. That's because I was actually touching on a subject. Now that I'm not touching on anything, it's just a kickback. People don't want to say much or come in to stream. So, but it is what it is. It is what it is. No, I'm not doing it to promote it. I'm doing it because, first of all, I just felt like I need to keep in touch with a lot of people, especially during this time. Second of all, I'm bored. Third, I'm bored. But no, I'm just trying to keep in touch with a lot of my subscribers and a lot of my friends through here, to be honest. So that's something. But anyway, hopefully y'all been having a good day. It's kind of good here. It looks like it's gonna rain in a little while. It's been thundering off and on. And it's drizzling a tad bit on me, but hey, it's not the first time I had a little drizzle on me. Wink, wink. No, but seriously, it's definitely gonna rain. I can see it in the distance. So, but what you been up to, bro? Hmm. Okay, well, you go ahead and take a nap and just stop by later on, or I'll hit you up later on. I'm probably not gonna. This live stream probably won't last long anyway. Nobody really coming in here, and I'm not gonna sit here and talking to the camera like I'm talking to somebody if they're not on. I wish you had GTA for PlayStation 4, because if you had GTA for PS4, I would definitely get on and hang out with you. But if you ever decide to get a PS4 though, which I really doubt, my gamer tag on PS4 is RC Gemini, so I'm like, okay, that's something. Oh, what's up, Mr. Hill? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? This is a nice breeze out here. I'm glad I did come back out. It wasn't a nice breeze like this earlier. It was kind of hot. But how are you doing? Hmm. See what I mean by loud neighbors? But you live in Ohio. That's cool. I live in Virginia. And yeah, Ohio rain could be. Let me tell you something. Ohio rain is bad. Snow is the worst. Y'all be getting like a lot of snow up in Ohio. Here in Virginia, we get some snow sometimes, but it's not as bad as it is in Ohio at times. Like y'all like get snowstorms over the past couple of years from what I heard and what I seen on the Weather Channel. The worst of the rain, the wind is high. The wind gets high through here. We get like 20, 30, 40 mile per hour winds at times. So I mean that is something. You see what I mean about loud neighbors? Oh, they cute. They stole my idea. I was gonna do something like that where I have a bike and have my. Well, aren't they a little? They're little entrepreneurs. You know what? At least they're having fun. They're trying to figure out something to have fun, and that's what we gotta do during this time. That's what we gotta do during this time. We gotta figure out ways to have fun and just do something instead of stay up in the house cooped up all the time. You know. I really hope I don't get copyright for that. If so, oh well. YouTube copyrights you for literally anything. They'll copyright you for 5 seconds of a song that's not yours. YouTube logic, everybody. Went from a place where you could just use music and be yourself and be creative to copyright everywhere. So, go figure. How's Florida the worst though? In all honesty, well, Florida's like a place for like hurricanes. That's hurricane central as far as I'm concerned. Every major hurricane always have to touch the tip of Florida. It seems like, or get near as close to Florida as they can. So I agree with you on that. But yeah, you go ahead and dip out. Talk to you later on. Love it. I'll talk to you later on, bro. How long you been in Ohio, Robert? Let's see. How long you been in Ohio, Mr. Hill? Uh, Mrs. Hill. Sorry, that's a woman's picture. I'm sorry. How long you been in Ohio? I need to get a bigger phone first of all. My yeah, that's a woman's picture. But Ohio, I mean, I've been here in Virginia off and on all my life, so I'm like used to it. But it is what it is, you know. I lived here all my life, and people act like, man, let me tell you something about the people in my town. They act like I'm literally an alien. Like when I used to work out and walk around the neighborhood or whatever, I used to be like, "Hey, what's up? How you doing?" People would be like, either they'll be like, "Hey," or they give me a cold shoulder, and they'll be like, they'll look at me like, "I don't know you." I'm like, "Oh well, all I did was say hey. The least you could do is say hey back, be respectful, whatever." People just act like natural asses. But that's just the way that's the way it is in this day or age. That's the way it is in this day and age now. People just People just get on my nerves sometimes, you know. I mean, that's all I can really say. What are these loud black people talking about over here that got them laughing to the point where I can literally hear them across from me? Then you have loud neighbors like that just laugh just so you can hear them, and they probably not even talking about anything interesting at all in the least bit. Hmm. Well, that's just the way it is. Collins, what's up? How you doing? At least somebody came to the live stream. How you been doing? Are you staying safe during this time? That's the important thing. That's why I need to know. Hopefully you are staying safe. Hopefully you're staying safe. It's just things over the past 2 months have really taken a change. It's just different. Different. And hopefully you're having a good day too. Hopefully. And that's good. What about your family? You keep in contact with your family and they staying safe? I hope so. And Collins, I think this is the first time I've seen you in my live stream. I think it is. I'm not really sure. I'll take a look and see past live streams. Take a look back and see. Okay, here I am. I'm still here, y'all. Jose, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Thanks for checking out the WDS reactions. Me and Wrestling Dumptious, that's his name. Whoa, his name is Josh, but you know, me and him, we're pretty cool. He lives in Tennessee, so he lives like a state away. No, Kentucky. He lives in Kentucky. But every time he does a WDS video, I make sure I react to it. But he hasn't put one out in a while. Now, see, I would really love to get back into him. I've appeared in a few of those videos too. Like he'll use a clip of me reacting to it, or he'll use a clip of me saying something and put it into his video. And it's fun to be part of those reaction, like those Botchamania type style videos. And he put me in the first 10. And I'm like, oh well, thanks, I appreciate that. I didn't ask, but he did it. I appreciate him for that. Hmm. Dark Stars, welcome, welcome. How you doing? How you doing? Cool profile pic, by the way. I'm seeing a lot of new people that I haven't seen. Either I haven't seen y'all in a while, or I never seen y'all. I've seen like a few new people, which is good. So if y'all haven't subscribed to the channel, be sure to subscribe. We just hit 5,200 subscribers too, so I'm kind of stoked about that. We're 800 away from 6,000 subscribers. I hope to hit 6,000 by year's end. I highly doubt I will, but if I could at least hit 5,500, I'll be satisfied with that. Oh, and yeah, Jose, that part was hilarious. The Brazzers part where I don't know how he does it, but it's hilarious. It is. Um, but yeah, I can't wait to react to another WBS upload. And speaking of reaction videos, I have to react to some. Um, let's see. Jose, I don't know if you keep up with like the Impact Wrestling reactions that I do each week, but I always react to Impact Wrestling's top five, and I react to some other videos by Impact Wrestling, and I also react to CZW videos. I haven't reacted to the CZW video in a minute because, I mean, there really haven't been that many CZW, especially now. There really haven't been many CZW videos that I could react to, you know. And what's up, Fortnite God? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? How you doing? But I do plan to react to some more videos. I plan to react to some from Lennar Young, and I plan to react to some from Dice the Barber and RDC World 1. So I do have some reaction videos lined up. It's just when you do reaction videos, a lot of people, the reactorverse gets a bad rep because people is like, oh, it's still in content and you're not doing anything with the videos. I edit my videos, I react to them, I give my input. I literally do a reaction video. I don't half-ass it like a lot of other reaction channels do. I put a little text here and there, and I do it in my own style. So I tried to give the Reactorverse a positive name, but when you don't have many eyes watching you, people are just gonna assume the norm of reaction videos and say, "Oh, they're not part of the YouTube community." Yeah, we are. We're still creating content, and we do a lot of other stuff like vlogging, just talking to our subscribers like I am now, and I do it because I genuinely enjoy it. I was inspired by Jinx. If y'all remember Jinx, he used to do a lot of reaction videos. He was like one of the big reactors that blew up because of reaction videos. Over 1.7 million subscribers. He inspired me to do reaction videos. He's doing music. I might react to a few of his songs or whatever somewhere down the line. But I started talking to him, and me and him, we built up a good acquaintance or friendship over the past, what, couple months, I would say. But, well, a couple months, I would say. Because I always support him, I support his friend. They're cool people, by the way. Jinx, D'Lo, Silo, they're cool. His brother CJ is so cool. I mean, I've talked to him, well, I've tweeted at him, and he's liked some of my tweets. This was probably like a couple years back, maybe. But I remember when Jinx started making reaction videos. I remember like when he had his old setup, man, like his super old setup. He would make reaction videos literally in his kitchen. As soon as he got out the military, he started doing reaction videos. He would make reaction videos in his kitchen, and then the living room would be behind him. And then you could see like his internet box on the floor, and like the far left or right side of the screen. It was cool how he started. He started from nothing as far as reaction videos go to having over 1.7 million subscribers, moving out to Las Vegas, having a little girl, beautiful little girl by the way, and just making music and just doing a lot with his life. And I'm proud of him for that. I really am. Let's see. And Fortnite got down watching Money in the Bank. I've seen a little bit of Money in the Bank. I'm not gonna lie. That's the first time I really watched the WWE pay-per-view in a long time. I mainly focus on AEW. I'm waiting for Double or Nothing. May the what? Saturday, May 13th? No, Saturday, May 23rd. Yeah, May 23rd. I'm waiting for Double or Nothing because it's gonna be good. That pay per view is gonna be good. They're gonna have the Casino Battle Royal, and I can't wait to see that. The feud with Lance Archer, aka Lance Hoyt, Vance Archer, whatever you want to call him, and Cody Rhodes is definitely heating up. I love how they got Jake the Snake Roberts involved in that feud. That's gonna be a good feud heading into Double or Nothing. Um, Brody Lee, the leader of the Dark Order. I can't wait to see him in action. He's gonna kick ass and take names. He is a house of fire. But you know what I would love to see in AEW? I would love to see Lance Archer and Brody Lee become a powerhouse tag team. I would love to see them become a devastating tag team. Them as a tag team would be great. Hey Rage, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Welcome back to the stream. Gibby's wife, welcome to the stream. How you doing? How you doing? But yeah, you know what? Fortnite God, I'm telling you, I haven't missed an episode of AEW until was it last week? I only missed AEW, was it last week or the week before, because I literally forgot it was a Wednesday. Had I not forgot it was a Wednesday, I wouldn't have missed it. But ever since AEW started their weekly shows on TNT, I have not missed an episode. I have not missed an episode. And I watch AEW Dark every week on YouTube. I make sure I watch that. I am a huge AEW fan because they're actually bringing professional wrestling back to where it's supposed to be. And WWE has just the last good year WWE had was, as far as I'm concerned, was the last year that CM Punk was a full-time wrestler on the active roster. I mean, they've had a lot of people come and go. And last month, I was surprised by the amount of firings they had by WWE. Everybody was trending, from Leo Rush to Billy Kidman to what's the name of that referee? What's the name of that referee? His name is on the tip of my tongue, but he was the most tenured referee. He's been with WWE since 1989, and they just kicked him to the curb. Mike Chioda, I think. I think that's him. Yeah, I think that's his name. But they got rid of so many people with those releases. S- Dash Wilder and Scott Dawson, they should have been left. They should have been left WWE because of the way they were being used. And hopefully they can go to AEW soon because I've been wanting them to go to AEW forever, along with a lot of people. Um, oh, it's cool, Gibby's wife. Hey, Gibby, I see you in the chat too. Um, and yes, Rage, I'm always talking about dudes, but I'm not talking about them in that way this time. Now, if you want me to, I can talk about the crushes that I have on 50 Cent and Nelly. And um, if you don't want me to go into that, I won't. But I'm just saying. But no, I'm just saying. If you want me to talk about dudes, I can, but I won't. But no, what was I saying? Oh, back to WWE releases. They release so many people, it's just wild. I think last month, what was it? Tomorrow make it 1 month since they released all those superstars and all those employees. I think they fired like 30 wrestlers, 40 wrestlers, somewhere around there, and staff. They fired a lot of people because of the virus that's going on, the cutbacks and stuff. And I'm like, how is WWE a multi-million dollar company, multi-billion dollar company, excuse me, but they're laying off people to trim the fat? They're not trimming the fat, they just don't have the finances to pay them. They released Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. AJ Styles wasn't happy about that, and that was right after the Boneyard match that Undertaker AJ Styles had at WrestleMania, which was actually a pretty halfway decent match. But they just released so many people to a point where it's like, wow, it's crazy. And when I seen it was trending, I was like, a lot of people are about to be unhappy, you know. And it was something though when it happened. Bro, you gotta chill your hormones, bro. Whatever, Rage, whatever. I think so many people who love sports will watch what they can because sports stadiums are being shut to the public. Um, Yeah. Well, not me. Well, yeah, me. I mean, I'd watch basketball. I have NBA TV, so I gotta be happy about that. So I watch NBA TV when I can. I hate football. I hate football. The only thing like about football is the guys in the pants, and that's literally the only thing I like about football. Those broke guys in the whatever they wear, their football gear. That's literally about the only thing I like about football. But I love basketball, skateboarding, wrestling, boxing, anything that you can think of except for football. I just don't know what it is about football. I just don't like it. But I think with them televising things, even though it's shut off to the public, I think them televising events will keep us connected with them in some way, which is a good thing in my opinion. But they need to make sure they're not infected, and they need to make sure that they take their health very. Now is definitely the time where you got to take your health into consideration. That's what I'm saying, Rach. They're not gonna have people in stadiums, but I did hear like with NASCAR, for instance, they're not gonna have people in stadiums, but they're gonna broadcast it on national television. And what I'm saying is, I think they should do that because we keep that connection with them. We see what they're up to on the track, or if they decide to do boxing events with like a limited number of people there, or even no people there, we could stay connected with like certain athletes and everything. And especially during this time, they should. They should. Hmm. I mean, they're entertainers. I lost my train of thought for a second. But yeah, they're entertainers, but at the same time, their health is most important. Yeah. Well, Gibby's wife. I know you just got on, but no, we are just sitting here shooting the breeze, just talking about any and everything, and we're not having a conversation on any set topic. We're just sitting. Think of it as like friends at a table, just sitting around, just talking, just shooting the breeze. That's basically what we're doing. The only thing is, we're at tables that are probably hundreds of miles away or thousands of miles away, just sitting down having a conversation. Oh, well, thank you, Gibby's wife. I like you too. Gibby, you made a smart choice of marrying this girl. I'm just saying. But no, you're very polite, and I appreciate that. You're just very laid back, relaxed, and cool. And, I respect that, especially when you just being yourself. I appreciate people when they're being themselves. And Gibby's, say, hey, as far as I'm concerned, you are my friend. As far as I'm concerned. I thought you already knew that. But no, hey, that's one more friend I'd ever have in this town. Everybody here seems to just treat me like I already told y'all this. Literally, I used to have friends here, but they moved to different places since then. I literally have one friend that lived up the block from me. Other than that, everybody else treats me like either there's something wrong with me, they treat me like an outcast. Like, I mean, it's crazy, but you know what? That's gonna be people. They wouldn't want them treated. They wouldn't want to be treated like an outcast. So why treat somebody else like an outcast? But hey, like I said, I'm a loner most of the time, so that's understandable. Like I don't like to be bothered with people at times, but then again, it never hurts to have a couple friends. But everybody want to treat you like you're an outcast. Oh, like they look at you weird. I say, when I used to walk around the neighborhood, exercise, work out, I'd be like, "Hey, how you doing?" They'll be like, some will be like, "Hey," or they'll actually say something. But other times they'll be like, "I don't know you," and not everybody's gonna be your friend. I know that. Boy, I don't even know people by their first name or by name. I just know them as, oh, I see your face. I recognize you. I don't even know first names. That's how many friends I have. So it is what it is. Gibby's wife, let me make you a moderator, actually. Because you should have been a moderator. And I need to go back into the chat and see where Gibby commented and make him a moderator as well. And I can't make him moderator for some reason. I don't know why. Oh, there you are, Gibby. Let me see if I can make you a moderator. Oh, I was holding the screen instead of just tapping it. Um, yeah, you know what, Gibby, they don't know what they're missing, but hey, that's people for you, you know? Oh, Rage, I already made Gibby and his wife a moderator, so I'm way ahead of you on that front. But hey, let me tell y'all something. People are gonna be people at the end of the day. If you find somebody that's worth being friends with and they treat you with respect and they treat you the same way you treat them, then that's a true friend. It's no problem. It's no problem. Hey, if I can put a smile on people's faces, if I could just, I can be myself. If I can be myself and put a smile on people's faces, I'll do that. That's just who I am. That's the type of person I am. People say I'm kind. People say I'm too kind. I'm kind to a fault. But don't get me wrong. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, still shame on you. Fool me 3 times, I cut you out of my friends list and toss you to the curb. Uh, I'm just being real. And that's another thing. People, if they're not real, they're afraid to be friends with somebody that's real because somebody that's real will tell it to them like it is. And that's the way I am. I tell it to you like it is. I don't bullshit anybody. I don't play with anybody. I don't BS anybody. If I tell you the way it is, if I tell you like it is, I hurt your feelings, oh well. Your feelings gonna be hurt for a minute. But then if we still cool afterwards, then we cool. If not, we're not. I'm not gonna just sit around and tell you what you wanna hear just because you think you're right about something. I'm gonna tell it like it is if you're in the wrong. I'm gonna tell it like it is if you're in the right. That's the type of person I am. I'm too honest. I'm brutally honest. I am brutally honest. My mother, my grandmother, my aunts and my uncles have told me the same thing. I'm brutally honest. But that's just me being me. And I don't mind being myself. That's just me being me. And I like being myself. I'm not gonna change for anybody. Exactly. Exactly. And I've met a lot of cool people through YouTube over the years. When? When did that happen, RPG? As a senior, when did George Washington come back from the dead? He did. Well, he came back about what, 200 or so years too late. Oh man, you a mess. You a mess. Oh, you talking about me? Talking about I will not tell a lie. Um, because George Washington's so good. He honestly, he never told a lie. In a way, I can say I'm probably like George Washington in a way as far as not telling lies. Like I will be blunt and be honest and tell you how it is. And if you don't like it, like I said, oh well, that's on you. It is cloudy and it's still drizzling on me. It's not the first time I hear a little bit of drizzle on me. Like I said, mm, not the first time and it won't be the last. As long as it's not a downpour or torrential rain, I'm good. Oh, that reminds me of a story time I have to tell y'all. This happened years back. I was exercising and working out, right? It was cloudy. It looked like everything was going to be okay, like nothing was going to happen. Next thing I know, it's like almost a torrential downpour on me, and I'm literally up the street from my house. Like, literally up the street. I was so pissed. I was so wet and not in a sexual way, but I was just wet in general from the water, right? And you should have seen me when I came home. I was literally drenched from my head to my toe, my shirt, my short, everything was drenched. And I came in the house, and my grandmother and my aunt, they laughed, and they was just laughing like, "Wow, okay." I was like, "Wow, okay." That's something I never forget that. I don't think it happened to me one or two other times since then. Hmm. Rage, I know you've been rocking with me for 3 years. You, Tia Paris, there's another one that's been rocking with me for a long time. Kenya, everybody that vibe with me, I appreciate them. I really do because they appreciate me. They appreciate my honesty. Hold on for 1 second, y'all. Hold on, I'll be back. Oh, I'm back, y'all. I literally thought, because I told my grandmother if she needed me for anything, just tap on the window. I could have swore I heard her tap. But Um, RPG, I've reacted to you. When did I react to you? I don't remember. Oh, yeah, I remember him, Rage. Just seen your comment. I remember him. Oh, Gibby, yeah, she's doing all right. She's talking to either my mom or my uncle on the phone. So, yeah, she's either talking to a family member or she's talking to somebody else. Speaking of my grandmother, that woman, she is my world. I love my grandmother. You know what? Even though she can't see real good, she raised me when my mother didn't want to raise me. And I love my grandmother for that. I love my mother too, but there's no other love than my grandmother. My grandmother can see through my BS when I lied to her. She can see right through me when I lied to her. If I say something, and she just looks at me like she knows me, and she do. We've been through so much of life together, but I'd rather not go through with anybody else than her because, hey, that's my backbone. No, I'm serious. Let me tell you something. Your mother and your grandmother are the two people in your lives that are your backbone. I mean, they really are. They know you inside and out. Rage, I got stories for days. I'm gonna have to just. It's a lot to remember, but I have stories for days. I tell you, man. I've seen a lot in my 26 years of life, and I've done a lot in my 26 years of life. And it's like when you look back, here's something about life. Here's a funny thing about life. You do things in life, then you look back on it years down the road, and you think about how stupid it was or how funny it was. I'm gonna definitely be live streaming more. I got good internet now. I'm definitely gonna be live streaming more. Rage, trust me. I'm gonna have to dedicate my live streams to just telling y'all different stories. I have too many stories to fit in a certain amount of time. And I don't think my phone will stay charged for all of it. I charged my phone up and it's already back down to like what 61%. It just had full charge not even a half hour ago. I need to upgrade my phone. I love Android phones. I got LG's, not LG Stylo. That was my old phone. I got something right here. I forgot the name of this phone, y'all. I'm sorry. No, it's not. No, it's a Google Pixel 2. I got a Google Pixel 2. I'm gonna have to either upgrade to a Pixel 3 or 4 soon. And it's drizzling on me. Um, if it rains too much, I'm probably end the stream and go back in the house. You better not. You better not rain. You better not. Really, Gibby's wife. I do not believe that at all. I'll probably have to get under this breezeway. Rage. Let me tell you something. I hate Apple iPhones. I hate iPhones because you're paying all this money for very little updates for iPhones. I mean, the only thing that they done that's pretty decent is have like three cameras on your back camera and like that camera in the front. That's the only thing they did that was good as far as iPhone goes. Other than that, it's like you're paying what about $1,000 for very little updates. That's why I'm like, no. With an Android phone or a Google Pixel, you get updates for a fair price. So I'm like, I need to upgrade to either Pixel 3. I mean, I love the Pixel 2. I love what the Google Pixel 2 can do, but I need to get like a bigger one so I can see the screen better. Or I need to upgrade to Pixel 3 or 4. But I will not, I refuse to get an iPhone. I refuse to get an iPhone. That's surprising, Rage. You really can? You can do that on iPhone? That's something. And really, Giddy's wife, congratulations, congratulations. Hmm. Um, Jessam 19987. Let's see. Who are you? First of all, if you come into my live stream trolling or spamming, I'm gonna let you know right off rip that you will get blocked or timed out. I'll let you know that. So be forewarned. Be forewarned. Because I don't play that. Okay, you know what? You finna to get, let me see, timed out. You finna to get timed out. Oh, oh. If he is, then my bad, because usually I get trolled sometimes, so I'm not used to. Okay, my fault. Let me unblock you. How do I do that? Uh, Sorry, you probably just have to stay in timeout until the 5 minutes run out. My fault. My fault. Don't leave. My fault. That's not funny, Rage. I didn't know who he was because this is the first time I seen him. I thought he was a troll because sometimes I do get, even though I'm a small channel, I do get trolls in my live streams. And I'm like, what do I do in this situation? Because I don't know who's playing and who's not. So, I mean, if you act like a troll, you gonna get. I don't play that. That's the thing. And y'all know me. Like I said, if y'all really know me, Rage, you've been rocking with me for 3 years. You know I don't play. Hmm. I'm like somebody's mom. Oh, I'm like somebody's mom. I don't play. I really don't. Yeah. Rage. I seen what he said, and that's why I thought he was a troll because he said he can't get laid. And I'm like, I was thinking, oh well, that's a you problem. And I've never really had that problem. But that's another story for another time. Exactly. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. And it's still drizzling on me. Oh man. I'm not going under that breezeway until if it starts if a torrential downpour starts on me, I'm probably gonna end the stream. Anyway, let me see something. I thought that was a message for a second, because people be sending me messages off and on when I'm live streaming. Who's rhyme off iPhone and iPad? It's your little jingle. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. I'm literally sitting out here. It's raining. Okay. Now it decides to rain. Um, no, we're getting rain. We're getting rain, and I'm sitting out here. So, yeah. And I know y'all can hear the rain, and y'all like, why is he still sitting? Okay. Yeah, it's still raining. This isn't patio, it's a breezeway. That happened. I might still live stream depending on how this thing is. I mean, of course, I would pick a day when it rains to come out here and live stream. Knowing me, of course, I would. But we got 5 people in here. Nice. And I'm not sure about live reaction. I haven't done one of those in so long. Um, but no, that's not patio. That's a breezeway. On the porch, we don't have like a little thing to shield you from like the rain. So I just gotta deal with that, I guess. But I haven't done a live reaction in a long time. Oh, that's what I want to ask y'all. What do y'all want to see me react to? Because I react to the usual. Oh, I'm not reacting to Long Beach Griffey no more. Because I found him funny at first, but Long Beach Griffey just don't seem as funny to me anymore. Plus, he's very controversial, especially at a time when he shouldn't be controversial, you know? I mean, he voiced his opinions, yes. Is he kind of cute? Yes, but he just be doing too much sometimes. He be doing the most. Yeah, a breezeway because it's like the house is connected to the garage. And I'll show you what I mean. This is the house right here. That's the garage. So yeah, garage kind of looks a tad bit busted, but me and my grandmother have been fixing that over time. So but yeah, the garage is connected to a house. Like underneath is a breezeway where we have picnic tables and everything. Me and her and my aunts and my uncles, we was gonna have a picnic, believe it or not, before this whole virus started. So those plans are kind of canceled at the moment. I would love to get on the grill and cooked. I never really cooked on a grill before. Yes, I'm 26 and I never grilled. Go figure. But I've used the air fryer, oven, a microwave, everything you can think of except a grill. So, go figure. Anyway, well, that's why I'm saying rage. If I react to his feminist videos, you know how many people will be throwing a shitstorm my way because I reacted to those videos? It's like anything associated with Long Beach Griffey. If I react to any video of his, it's like I'll probably get a shitstorm thrown towards me. And I'm like, my channel, I've worked too hard for my channel to get taken down or banned or whatever because some people have like, because some people are like, what's the word I'm looking for? A little irked or peeved or Me Too movement or whatever, you know. I worked for 4 years to get my channel the way it is, you know. And it's drizzling on me. Okay. Well, I'm just staying here. I don't know, but oh, Look at that. We used to have HughesNet back in the day. Let me tell you something. If I was doing anything on computer or on the phone, we used to have HughesNet. The phone would be completely out and the internet would be completely out. Before we got Cox Cable back, because we didn't have it for like a year or so, we tried HughesNet, and HughesNet is a piece of shit. Let me tell y'all. I have so many HughesNet stories. I was thinking it might be better up front, and honestly, it actually is kind of better. But I have a funny HughesNet story for y'all. We got HughesNet, and the woman that came and installed it worked for HughesNet, and she was being all friendly. She was like, "Oh yes, HughesNet is so good. It's this and it's that. It's powerful. It's just like Cox Cable." We got HughesNet. The first storm we had, phone didn't work. Internet ran extremely slow, and I'm talking about less than 25 megabits per second. With Cox Cable, we're getting 100 megabits per second. We're getting a lot of good stuff with Cox Cable. If anybody want to know what Cox Cable is Cox Cable is. And Xfinity is like I said, if you've heard of Xfinity Wi-Fi, basically Cox Cable's like Xfinity. We got the same type of boxes and everything, like the same type of internet box. But anyway, back to HughesNet. HughesNet was like, oh yes, it runs fast. It could do this, it could do that. The first storm that we had, heavy rain, it was the internet ran real slow, the phone went out, and you can actually see it doing this too, because when I was doing reaction videos, I did reaction videos to the best of ECW pay-per-views 1 through 3, and I think on a second or third one you can actually see it where I had to pause it over and over again. A 15-minute reaction video turned into a 30-minute reaction video because of how slow HughesNet ran. So never ever get HughesNet. That's why I'm saying rage. I meant 300 megabits per second, not 100. We got we got Cox Cable's Gigablast, which is 300 megs per second. So yeah, we got the same thing, rage. We got the same thing. But never ever get HughesNet. Never ever get HughesNet. And Justin, my bad for blocking you earlier. I didn't know if you was like a troll or not. Oh, oh, he's cute. Look at, oh, if I could, oh, there's some cute guys here. I'm telling you. Mm. No, but Rage, I'm saying Xfinity and Cox Cable are basically the same thing, but they're just under different names. That's basically what I'm trying to say. Oh, I remember I used to have DirecTV. I remember, what was it, back in, oh, this is another funny story time I have to tell y'all. Back in either 2002 or 2003, I started watching wrestling heavily, like when I was like 6, maybe 7 years old. So 2002 or 2003, we had DirecTV. I'll never forget, because it was a weekly, and this is back when Impact Wrestling used to do weekly pay-per-views, right? Impact Wrestling, I forget what weekly pay-per-view they were doing, but I purchased one of their weekly pay-per-views, and I was only like 9 or 10. Let me just tell y'all, that was like what, 39.99, 49.99 maybe. Let me tell you, that's the first and last Impact Wrestling pay-per-view I got, because hmm, because that was not a smart move. My grandmother was pissed. She didn't want me or anything. She just told me not to do it no more. I could tell by looking at her face she meant it too. Hmm. Let me tell y'all, AT&T is a pretty good service actually. I'm gonna move back to piss off. Um, I'm gonna move back here to the back, but that's the first and last time I rented Impact Wrestling pay per view. First and last time. But DirecTV is pretty good. That as far as AT&T internet goes, AT&T internet's pretty good too because I used to have AT&T internet before we got Cox Cable back. And this was after we got rid of HughesNet. Let me tell you something. I had AT&T hotspot box. That hotspot box is about this big, and let me see, this big. Let me see. It's about this big and this wide, right? It's like an actual like small hotspot box, and that thing ran better than HughesNet internet. Let me show y'all this big satellite that HughesNet put up on top of our garage. That that satellite that satellite did jack shit. It didn't do nothing. But I got an AT&T hotspot box, and that thing worked way better than that. When you see me last stream on my gaming channel, what, about 4 months ago, that's why I had the AT&T hotspot box. But then OTR Mobile, the provider I was with, the third-party provider I was with, stopped partnering with AT&T. They stopped partnering with them. Then they switched over to T-Mobile. T-Mobile ran so slow to a point where I was like, wow, it ran so slow. So at that point, me and my grandmother was like, oh, we're gonna get Cox Cable back. Trust me, we will, and we did too. And we're not letting go of it. We're not getting rid of Cox Cable no more. But I'm like, HughesNet, if you ever in any dire situation, get a hotspot box before you get HughesNet. Never get HughesNet. Never get them. That is the worst mistake you can make. Oh, Rage, I was talking about like how I used to have DirecTV because Gibby said that she had DirecTV. Her and her husband has DirecTV, and that just I had memory. I had a memory of like when I had DirecTV back in 2002 or 2003, and I rented like cause Impact Wrestling before they went to like all these different networks, they used to run weekly pay-per-views. That was like weekly TV shows, but they would do weekly pay-per-views. And I remember I was like 9 or 10 years old, and I rented an Impact weekly pay-per-view, and it was 39.99, 39.95 or 49.95. That was the first and last time I ran a wrestling pay-per-view with DirecTV because my grandmother was like, "Why'd you do that? We don't have this much money to spend on it every week." And I was like, "Well, I didn't know." And she was like, "Well, that's gonna be the first and last time." It's just funny, you know. It's funny just remembering things like that. Oh yeah, yeah, Rage. My grandmother's serious. She don't play that. Oh, look at this plane, y'all. We live close to airports, so it's like, yeah, you're gonna probably hear planes every time I do a live stream. You're probably, if I'm outside, you're probably gonna hear airplanes going by or whatever. Yeah. Yeah. Give me swipe. I didn't know y'all lived in like a quote unquote dead area. That's something. Mm. Yeah, the airport. Yeah, we live like about, let me see, because down the block is like um I don't really like to give away my location, especially on a place like YouTube, you know. But I live like a block away from the news station, which is like down the road from us. We live like about half a mile to a mile away because it's right near the high school. So, and right near the high school, we have like a little town square shopping center, and then the airport's like in that same vicinity. And then over in this direction that I'm pointing at, let me see, I'm gonna have to show y'all. Over behind me in this direction, like, is the rest of the city, and like downtown is like down in this area right here. So, yeah, this town's kind of like spread it out in a way. But this is technically the city still. So, that's something, I guess. And you know what, Rage? I'm gonna be honest. I haven't heard from the homie TJ in a minute. He lives out in either Virginia Beach or Newport News. I texted him earlier, messaged him on Facebook earlier, and I texted his phone. I haven't heard from him, so I don't know what he's doing. But I hope he's okay, because I do check on him, because that's the homie. I mean, he knows about me, and he may think it's weird that I check up on him the way I do, but he's my homeboy. Nothing other than that. He's my homeboy. I always like to make sure my friends are all right. That's just the type of person I am. Well, Rage, the only other person you've heard besides nobody is me. Because, like I said, I do these live streams. I like to make sure that my friends are doing all right and that everybody's doing all right. You know, that's why I'm doing the live stream. I'm probably start live streaming more and gaming more as well. So, yeah, I'm probably going to do that a lot more. Let's see, I had to wipe the camera off for a second. Ariane, yeah, Ariane's still around, but I think everybody right now is just doing their own thing. Like Stevon, he's doing his own thing. TJ's doing his own thing. Everybody's just doing their own thing. Let me see. It's getting ready to rain, like really, really rain. But yeah, everybody's just doing their own thing right now. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. He be making updates on his Instagram. No, TJ be making updates on his Instagram. I'm not sure about Arion. Now I know Stevon. Me and him are friends on Snapchat, and he be making updates to his Snapchat. So he's doing good. He's cool. But yeah, nobody died or anything. I be checking up on everybody as much as I can, so they're doing all right. Oh, I'm probably gonna have to end this live stream, y'all. Look at the sky. Hold up. Look at the sky. That's super dark. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end the live stream. I'm gonna probably work on some reaction videos later. Or if I do another live stream, I'm a live stream from my computer. So I'll talk to y'all later on. But y'all be safe. Remember, while y'all out in public, wear face mask. And just like I said, stay safe. But until next time, much love. Stay cool, y'all. Peace.